Yo. What's going on, everybody? Why am I logged out? What in the world? Here we go. Who we got? Let's see. Advantage, what's going on? First? Okay. First time Advantage has been first. Nice. Basesh, hey, what's going on? Schmicky, what's going on, bro? Got everybody here. Sorry about that. I thought I had started the stream already, and then I looked and it wasn't started. So I was just kind of talking to myself. What is this? Oh. So what do we have here? Well, if you look at my original thought, there was supposed to be some kind of pullback here, so we're just going to do that. Okay? And we'll say we're not completely off course. That's what we'll do. This isn't looking too good. Uh-oh. Why is Bitcoin even selling off? I don't understand. Oh, no. You guys see what I see? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hate to see it. We had how many of those? It's not looking good. All right, where's the rest of our group at? Slow start. H of Doom. Exactly. What's going on, Subi? It is not looking good, guys. It's not the way I wanted to start off this stream. But that is the card we were dealt. Let me bring up title. Oh. Oh. Just did everything wrong. See what this playlist is all about. But yeah, guys, it's not looking good. Now, we know every once in a while the H of Doom shows us a little bit of mercy, right? Doesn't do too much. Doesn't do too much. Sometimes it's a fake H. You know, we just overanalyze it. Start seeing H's where they're not really there. But almost every single time you see like the H shape form, there's some kind of dump. Except for here, this wasn't a clear one. This was more of a W. This one's pretty clear so far. You hate to see it. Now let's just hope it doesn't want to go much further. Sorry. So, first of all, welcome everybody to the stream, even those that might be in chat or in the stream and not chatting quite yet. Glad to have everybody here. We are the maxi pad? Oh no. Oh, no. Anyway. Yeah, looking kind of ugly. Not you, the situation. Well, I appreciate that. Try not to look too ugly for the stream. Not that that would matter too much, I guess. But, yeah, so the only bright side, guys, right now is that we have support at 37,000. So, yes, Bitcoin is in a less than favorable spot, but if it does fall, we do have a strong support right here. That would bring Doge somewhere close to mid 32s, I think. Like 32.5 if we hit 37,000. So not far down for Doge. Not too far down. But if you're holding at like 35, 36, you're probably annoyed right now. I know I am. Just a lot of messing around from Bitcoin here. Now, it is not too late. If we hold support here, if we can make a move up, I mean, that'll look like we've been saying for the past couple days, forming the inverse head and shoulders and trying to get out of here. We've kind of, we're doing a good amount of consolidation here, so I can't really say that this whole situation here was surprising. Like we said, when we zoomed out, we came down so hard. If this is the bottom, you would expect a lot of testing to go on, everybody to feel comfortable with agreeing that this is the bottom. Usually for that to happen, you need to see a lot of support in a particular area, which means a lot of sideways trading. So just a lot of time. Everybody's looking at their charts. They see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches, and they're like, okay, looks like we're not going in under, and then a move that starts to head out. At that point, people feel comfortable. Even here, it's still early. The only reason, what is this? The only reason that I felt like we could get out of here faster than having to trade sideways for a couple more days is just because we don't really belong here. And specifically on Bitcoin side, as you know, we don't really belong here. Bitcoin hasn't been worth anywhere near this amount of money since January, and it was on a 5-month run up from here. So this is just a little surprising. But Bitcoin has gotten pretty comfortable. As you can see here, it's had its fair share of moves down here already. So maybe one more test or two, and I don't think we're really going to be down here too much longer. As long as we don't start making like new lows and getting people scared again. So, yeah, but a bit unfortunate. I mean, we had so much positive momentum. We had so much positive momentum after this move here. Big runs up, multiple touches at 40. We even cleared 40,000 for like a couple hours here. And it looked like we could have finally been out of the hole. Then we came back, tested 38. We're still holding above the EMA, and now we're back down below it again. The only hope, you could say, or maybe potential bright side, or good way to look at it, would just be if you look at, well, I can't make this diagonal, but if you look here and you look here, we did dip below before, and then we rejected right back out. So maybe this could be another thing where we dip below, hit somewhere around here, 37-ish, and go right back out. Like I always say, it's not over till it's over. If I still see a sliver of hope, you gotta factor in the fact that we could stop either here or here, right at 37. There are possibilities. Stankus, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody feeling, though? What's everyone's thoughts? Now, we did, man, I want a snack. Suddenly. I don't know why. We did bounce out, like we mentioned, because when was this? Okay, this is where we get into yesterday. So when we ended the stream yesterday, we were somewhere around here. And like I was saying, I just felt like we would start the day today in 40,000s because we were looking strong. We kept making these moves up and not really failing back down here. And we had already tried about 3 times to get out of 40 and then made a 4th attempt that night. So it was looking good. And sure enough, we did break out by the morning, but we just did not stay above for more than a couple hours. I think a lot of people probably took profit up here once it started to slow down, and we just got like a major sell-off from people trying to close. You feeling like the Doge in Discord? That is a very good comparison. Now here's the thing, we haven't really strayed too far below 38, so we're still kind of doing our same thing. You just don't really like to see making these consistent lower lows here. It's never a great sign when all you get is signs of weakness, because you're making lower lows on each swing low. Each time the price swings to its extremity, whether that's a swing high or a swing low, you just see swing low, swing low, swing low. In your opinion, this is sideways consolidation? Yeah, it's not terrible. You know, the thing is, when you zoom out, I mean, it's kind of nothing new. If you look at the bigger picture, if you go back to like 30 minutes, we're actually trending up overall. So that's still a good sign. Because take a look here at this low, this low, this low, this low. If you ignore the brief dips that happened before we just came right back, you can just see the trend, the overall trend is right here, slanting up a little bit. If you just ignore when we faked out of it. So we are still technically trending up right here, overall. The lows, the overall swing lows have continued to get higher. So that's good. And the highs, the swing highs as well. Continue to make progress out of here. So I think maybe another, let's see where this would put us. We could probably just draw, can I drag? Wow. Wow. No? Okay. It's not going to be perfect, but just trying to gauge the overall move here. All right. That actually goes back to here, so. There we go. There's just a little wick right here. Kind of works out perfectly. Yeah, we'll let that go. That's pretty solid. Even here, you get the touch on the wicks and then the bodies. So it looks like that's kind of the move. The touch is here. The touch is here. The touch here as well and here. So people are looking at this line. Then you got the near touch there. So that's close enough. If you just take a look, where does this put us? If we keep riding this trend out here without any major moves like that again, we get out of... Well, let's extend this a little more. I messed it up a little bit. No, I don't want to drag the whole thing. Oh my goodness, Weeble. You know what I'm trying to do, Weeble. They're not playing nice here. Okay, do that. I haven't struggled this much on a Weeble chart in a while. We drag the corner. All right. Close enough. All right. Yeah, that's actually perfect. So at this rate, if we keep doing this, we could break above the 200 EMA by the 30th. I mean, that could be our low, our swing low, if we were to play this out all the way. That would be Sunday. And then by the time we got to the 3rd, which would be in 8 days, that's how long it would take to ride this trend out if we did not break out at any point. You're feeling like yeah. You're still bullish? I like that. Kelp, what's occurring? Good question. Good evening, and welcome to the stream as well. Good evening, Skydive. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Kelp. Glad to see you came in tonight. I know, right? Sunken City, welcome back to the stream. Really, who knows? Hang in there. I hope you're holding at 6 cents. Wow, that's a lot of coins. Still nervous. Holding Gorilla Diamond Hands. I like that spirit. That's what I like. Hey, 12 people. Cool. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you all for your likes, too. But yeah. So like I said, overall, if you just take a step back and don't look at the little bit of weakness there, you can see that we're actually trending up at this moment. We're getting reversal. If anything, these are bullish reversal signals here. We had a low, a much lower low, and then a higher low. It's almost inverse head and shoulders, but if anything, even if it's not, we're still in this trend up. So you should be thinking good thoughts. The only way that would change is if we don't hold this line at some point, and it looks as though we're respecting it pretty hard. But if somehow that changes and we break through it, and then we make a lower low compared to this, then we have to start getting worried all over again. You hate it when you forget to lock a line and then move it on accident and can't figure out where you put it in the first place? Yeah, that gets pretty annoying. Let's do that. I actually never lock my lines. Well, that's a good idea. Let's just do that. But yeah, hopefully everybody's kind of seeing what I'm saying. And then if you even look at the bottoms, you can kind of see it's going up at that same angle. So if you want to say what's the lowest possible, whoops. Maybe it's just a little late. It's been a long day. Notice how that channel is perfect. That's another good sign. Hey, Preezy, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. So I'm going to move the dip zone here because we already kind of got that dip and we don't really want to go back. So let's delete that. I'm actually going to get rid of all the rest of my lines as well. They're a little irrelevant at this point. We've got that 200 EMA already doubling on this line. The only other line I had was the 40,000 support, which we can just eyeball at this point, and then the other one doesn't really matter. So looks like everything's setting up for a big run. Exactly. That's why, like I said, guys, anytime you're getting nervous, also welcome 15 people to the stream. Glad to have everybody. That's why I say when you're getting nervous, take a look at your chart, take a step back up the time frame, and analyze the entire move. Because if you take a step back, you'll see we're making higher lows, higher highs, and we have a very clear channel. Even on the extreme lows, they're matching that uptrend perfectly with the actual lows that we touch often, which shows us that even if we do break below this, we should not go any lower than here, you know, and then we'll have a steep rejection out. So that would really be the dip. If we could, if you were not in and we broke this line and went somewhere to like 33,000 Bitcoin, let's see what that would equal out onto Doge. Let's get rid of the dip zone there. Now, it's not quite as clear cut on Doge, but of course that doesn't matter because we're not really following Doge's price action. We know that Doge is following Bitcoin, so whatever Doge says here doesn't really matter. The lines here are just not as perfect. You can see Doge kind of had a mind of its own. Two completely different trends. So we'll just ignore this one for now. But you see here on the Doge side, there's still potential for this inverse, just like there is here. One last touch and then it could break out and never come back, just like on Doge. But we'll delete that now. You can see at this point in time, we now have two supports that we're meeting up with. You just bought a 335 dip. Hey, that's a good price. I would buy that too. Actually, I will. I will actually, because I have money on my Webull account. So let's do that right now. New order. Buy. The ask. Quantity. Why can't I do percent? I don't know how much. 1,300. This is not going to get filled. This is a good price to buy at. Whoa. That's the ask? This is why I don't like the spreads. Let me not... that's not even a discount, man. Forget that. That's why I don't execute trades on Webull, guys. Let me just wait till the morning when we have some actual volume, and maybe I can get my trade filled near what the price actually says on the chart. Because 34 cents, I mean, we hit that all the time during the day. 33 is a real discount, but not 34. It's like when an article of clothing says, no, it didn't fill, I just canceled it. But it's saying the ask is all the way up here on Webull, which is nuts. If this is the mid price, the ask should not be like all the way up here when the price was right here. So I'll wait till we have some more volume. Maybe I'll actually get filled at a reasonable price tomorrow compared to what the chart says. But that's why I execute on Robinhood, because I don't want to deal with that. Anyone who's near here tonight, feel free to ask questions. We don't judge your questions. Might help others. True. Yeah, I like that. Definitely ask questions. Did it to you earlier? Frustrating. We'll see. This is a really good spot to buy. Maybe I'll just sit it here. Maybe if I let it sit there long enough, they'll let me get fill. Went through that earlier on Webull. It's so annoying. Oh, bye-bye price. I'm not concerned about it. But yeah, looking... Song's a little redundant. You're bought in on Webull at 0.35 because of that limit order nonsense? Man. Oh, that's way up there. Jeez, bro. Ever come home and think, you know what? It's a good day to beat the... No? MJs, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the stream. No, I have not. Never thought that. The day I do, it's probably the day I consider being single. So that would not end good. Sunken City, buy. I would like to buy if I actually got filled here. This is just to anybody that's considering Webull because they want to trade Doge. This is what you're going to have to deal with. Market order or scam or don't get filled. Price was 337. It filled at 36. Oh, that's robbery. If you sold at 35 anyway, it would have filled at 34.50. Wow. Uh-oh. Here's the thing. Though we have the strong support line, we are also getting patterns on the smaller time frames that look really bad. So if we fail this line, we're gonna... Well, we've got a little bit of room to go, actually. We've got a little bit of breathing room here, but it's cutting it very close. Straight up is robbery? Yeah. It's the only time I prefer Robinhood. It takes a lot to say that. But we got to keep an eye on this here. This should be a really good reversal point, or we're not going to have a good time for the next half hour. Baby. I cannot wait until we get out of 30s. It's like, I don't have more money to average down, so just get me out already. What's the difference in fees between market and limit on Webull? No fees. There's no fees for the order execution, but it's just getting filled at the price you want to. Market just guesses. Market gets your order filled. at whatever cost. That could, ooh, hold up. Coming a little with some momentum here. So what's your plan of starting fresh on Webull? Yeah, it's not a great start. Uh-oh. There's a lot of selling pressure here compared to the buying pressure. Yeah, there's no fees, Schmicky. It's just when you do a limit order, you're telling, and you might already know this, maybe I'm over-explaining, but you're telling the brokerage to fill your order kind of at whatever it costs, but for it not to exceed like your limit. So it's like, do what you need to do to get me filled if the price says 334, but don't go over 337. Because if you do a market order, you're just saying do whatever it takes to get me filled, and that could be, you know, it could be anywhere, even though they try and keep it close. That one person might be at like 3.6. You don't want to get grabbed on that. You don't want that to be the order that fills. So limit order just protects you from getting completely robbed. Because a lot of times the market order will fill you way high and mess up your whole trade, especially if you're trying to do a very short-term scalp, like 1 or 2 cents. You won't be able to pull it off with a market order because you will end up buying high, and then once it gets up here, you'll try and market sell, and the fill will be down here, so you'll be upside down. Oh, no. Can we just have a nice day, guys? Can I just get like a pina colada, a beach chair, and have a nice day? That limit's cheaper. Oh, on Binance, I'm not sure how their fees work. I know on Robinhood it's the same, and Webull it's all free. But might not execute or partially. Yeah, that's just because the price moves pretty fast. Or can. Just explain what robbery is. Yeah. Yeah, if you're on something really, really volatile, you know, if the price bumping up and down, sometimes you just market order to get filled because it's too much. You don't want to get left behind if it's doing one of these, it's about to rocket off, you know? But if the price is like right now, you could easily place a limit order and just not get screwed over. Unless you're on Webull, then you still get screwed over. See? Look at the price. I forgot my order was still here. Let's just watch how low the price has to go before I get filled here. Actually, if I'm going to be that greedy, I want it to be 335. Let's just do that. 335. How many Doge would I need for that? I would need... Okay, let's just not do that math, actually. Let's just do 1,000. 1,200. 335. If the price is going to go down here, let's see how long it takes before I get my order filled. Hey, Jonathan. Good evening. Wow, I got out early today. Best bet is you have a limit order split over to cost average and have your hand on the trigger for market just in case. Sorry about that, people. You got finger Tourette syndrome. Did you execute a trade? Oh, Doge Army buying, bye-bye. I didn't even notice that message. Stankus, how does Webull have the best data and charts in the game, but their trading servers a pile of potatoes? I think it's just some of these cryptocurrencies that are new. Because Webull just got Dogecoin. Just started doing Dogecoin. And they just might not have enough people to have a nice, even, like, price spread. Because one of the key symptoms, I guess you could say, of low volume, when there's not many people looking to buy and sell, is that there's just less orders to pick and choose from on the buy side and on the sell side. So those couple people that are trying to trade, that are trying to buy or sell, you're kind of at their mercy. So if the price right here is 33 and there's only a couple people selling at 33 and they get snagged up, and then you have to, you know, if you want to get filled, you have to be at the mercy of the people remaining. and they could be trying to sell it 3, 4, 5 or something. So that's kind of how you can tell when there's these massive spreads between the buy and the ask. This is not looking super spicy. Big drops coming? Yeah, it could be big drops. You know how you know why the trading is free? Yeah, exactly. All right, here's the only hope. If we bump this line down just a little bit, I locked it. Look at it like this. But even still, there's no real reason to do that unless you look at this. And a little doggy dump party? Yeah. That's the way it's looking right now. What price are we at? 374? We might be going 37. We'll see. Yeah, I've spent mine too. I don't have any more money for this. I just need it to go up at this point. Either bring Dogecoin up to like 38 cents again so I can sell there and then drop, or we're just waiting this one out. That's me at least. And everybody new that's hanging out, welcome to the stream. Feel free to type in chat if you're holding a bag, holding at like 30 something cents, or if you're looking for an entry, trying to buy a dip. We cover all that here. Dogecoin's not a puppy anymore. No, it's making grown-up decisions right now. And it said, you know what? I'm going down because that's what I want to do. $0.33 Doge flat. Wow. Weeblehood. It's not a bad idea. Robin Bull. Robble Hood. Maybe it's called Robin Hood because they be robbing people. Wow, okay, I just got filled. Buy order at 335 when the price was at 33. It had just touched 330 something. So now we know. About half a cent. Which is big when you're trading with large size here on a very cheap asset. Yes, maybe it's called Robin Hood because they be robbing people. Robin Hood. Robbery. We be robbing you like you're in the hood. Welcome to the crypto hood. Get ready to get robbed. Yeah, we just figured it out on stream, guys. Just figured it out on stream. Let's give it up for ourselves. We're all getting robbed and we're cool with it. More likes equals more people. Let's get them in here. Yes. Guys, if you're in the stream and you have not donated your like, if you wouldn't mind, every time someone likes, we get 2 to 3 more viewers in the stream because YouTube refers the live stream to people. So I would appreciate it. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I can't see when someone likes, so I will thank you if you do like it. Diamond hands, I ain't scared. Hey, Damien, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you're not scared. My palms are slightly sweaty. That's exactly it. Robin Hood. Yeah, we figured it out on stream tonight. If they would be unstoppable, yeah. Because there's good things on both sides. Robin Hood has the simplicity. Oh my goodness, guys. This is still looking bad. I had to pause there. Thank you, whoever just liked. 2 people just liked. Look at, and now look at the viewers. See, guys, I'm not lying to you. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream, new viewers. We are watching Dogecoin provide us with the best dip of dips here because it's about to go down again at this rate. Mom spaghetti, yeah. Mom spaghetti. It's called Robin Hood because irony is king. Exactly. We bullies and robbing your hood. We Be Police. These are great name ideas. All right, some of these songs. We're trading likes for rocket. Every like is 200 gallons of rocket fuel. We need 100,000 gallons to take off and go to the moon. Let's say that. So we need a lot of likes, but I think we can do it. Guys, we are going below 30 into the 32 cents here is what it looks like. Because if Bitcoin fails this level, it is going to go probably to 37,000 and then bounce, which will bring us to high 32 cents. Now, if that does not hold, this is a completely different discussion. That would be very, very bad. You realize you accidentally left the stream after asking your question, got sidetracked, so what's going on with crypto right now? Other day looked like we were about to break out. Yeah. Thank you. You sound really down to earth. Who, me? I feel like I'm pretty down to earth. Thank you. Multi-day fake out. Hey, this is a... Yeah, I think it is. So far, though, we haven't done anything surprising yet. We still have a couple more millimeters on this candle before things start getting nasty. But overall, like I said, and this will answer your question too, Bryce. So short term, very short term, if we go to like the 3 minute, as you can see here, not looking good whatsoever. Bitcoin's kind of dumping all of today for some reason. But if you go take a step back, you notice that we're actually uptrending. For the last week, we've been making higher swing lows here and also higher highs. Now, we did have one extra dump in breakdown, but even that, the lows there are trending up perfectly with our trend line on the more common supports. So you can clearly see that we're heading up, and I could even draw another line here if I wanted. We are trending up. Right now we're in this area. Bad news though. We're looking weak here, so we might end up falling out of here and then being down here. Now I say bad news because for any of us that are holding up here thinking we were going to get out nice and clean, I mean, if we go into this area, this is a whole nother ball game. This is putting us back low 30s, high 20s on Doge, right? And I don't think any of us were prepared for that. I know I wasn't. I might have to do what I didn't want to have to do with my paycheck this Friday. I was hoping to replenish my bank account because it's dry. Oh, my positions? Whoops. Yeah, I usually have them off. You know, I planned to like live trade on stream, like actually execute on Webull. But if I'm going to get filled this far away, unless the price is bumping, like how am I going to be able to actually make money scalping on stream? Like I can't do it. So it's not going to be very eventful if I have to wait and swing trade on stream. You're going to see me execute a trade once a day. It's not very exciting. So let's go ahead and just hide the cost basis stuff. You expect Bitcoin 20s? Oh, I hope not. I don't even want to say that. Hey, and welcome to the stream, everybody. We got a lot of people in here. 1 week long bull trap? I sincerely hope not. I'm not looking forward to being wrong. And it has a great setup, like a very, I mean, we're at the bottom, what should be the bottom, super strong rejection here, never came back. We're making lower highs, lower lows here, and then we start to recover a bit. I mean, there is room for this not to hold. If we're not strong enough to continue working this up and then breaking through the 200 EMA and then also getting through 40,000, which is right in the same spot. So it is possible we'll have some difficulty. But if we're not strong enough to keep moving up here, like I said, we could fall under this support line. If we do, we're at the mercy of all of this. Hopefully we stop at this trend. If we don't, we are low. And that means we're low on Dogecoin. Sell. Please don't tell people to sell right now, 7. We don't need any more extra selling pressure right now. It looks like we don't even need it. Oh my goodness, guys. Dropping 10,000 buy-in. Oh, you got that money. Okay, Skydive. She's like, I didn't have to pay for the tuition. I got that. I had that money saved just in case. Yeah, that's a good idea, though. I might have to join with throwing a couple extra bucks in there. Where'd I get left off? Dippin' Bryce. Hey, testers, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Bitcoin 20s. Oh, it's depressing. 1 cent soon. 7. You're more and more right every day. You might be hired. It is her tuition. Oh man, I was right. That's funny. Who needs college? Broker said look for 20K. Ew. You'll locate some capital if we go back in. Yeah, I will find money. I'll start searching all my coat pockets for quarters if we go back in the 20s. You better believe it's going in Doge. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much more of this I can take before I have to find a sell. Because if we're going to look that bearish, I would like to cut and buy back in down here. I wasn't planning on cutting, but if we're doing that tonight, that's a different conversation. Everyone should be ready to buy up dip this weekend. Yeah, I get paid Friday, so I might be buying some dips. My car can stay in the shop a little bit longer. Got money to make over here. It's crashed 1 cent soon. Skydive going to be a Doge millionaire. That's the way it sounds. Bitcoin support failed. Heading down. It is failing. Now this is a 1 hour candle. So it is a 1 hour candle. So technically it did not fail. It actually is rejecting. We'll see what happens. It's getting close. Still paying off loans. Doge needs to help out. I'm gonna help you get over the finish line. Yeah. She can say, do you need fries with that? Just fine. Oh. There you go. You got a point. If she can find reasons to dip her hands into that, why can't you? You just liquidate some stocks. You knew this was coming. You follow Ryan Mata. I don't know who that is. You just sounded like one of those those bot comments on every finance video. Bitcoin is great, but I'm really concerned Bitcoin's going to crash. Because I've been following Ryan Mata's course, and he's been teaching me how to trade properly. And then all 90 of the other bots start liking the comment and auto-replying. That's what that reminded me of. I don't know what I'm drawing. It's like autopilot drawing a non-existent level. Okay, looks like we are rejecting. Thank goodness. But we did come all the way down with some momentum. I wouldn't say it's over quite yet, but that is a good sign so far. Look him up, Brian Mata. Okay, yeah, I'll give him a look. So we're still holding in the channel. Not all is bad yet. If we can just keep this moving, we'll pretend like we didn't freak out right here. It's either going to go up or down. That's a great evaluation, Stankus. Flip a coin and half the people will be right about the price action. Yeah, exactly. Technically, everything's in our favor to go up, but that's not always what matters. If it's not the night for going up and people are like, that's all it takes. For support to be support, people actually have to buy it at that level. Have to keep supporting it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Got a lot of viewers in here. Hope everybody is having a good night. We're just talking Doge and Bitcoin. 1 minute Bitcoin? It's looking really similar to Doge. Keep an eye on it. Now keep in mind, about 37.2 is right at that level. If we fail 37.2, it's bad. But if we can go to 3,700 and reject back up, it's not like all bad. Because then if we can reject off 3,700 flat and go back into the channel and continue, that happens sometimes. But what we don't want is to break below 37.2, break out of the channel, that like the trend that we have, then go down to 3,700, still be weak and break below that. Then there's nothing left. I told you keep going, bro. Hey, appreciate that, Doge George. Appreciate that, man. Preezy, had my limit order filled at 0.33. Oh, did you get it filled? Or was it on Weeble? Oh, you got it filled at. I was thinking placed. Okay. Awesome. That is a great buy. If I was you, you'd leave the stream up all day. I've thought about that. I just don't want people, like new people, to come to the stream and like the stream be up and me not be here, and then they like never click on my channel again. Now, if I could be here on stream all day, I would stream all day, but unfortunately, I do have the 9 to 5. I won't say unfortunately because it pays my bills, but you know what I mean. I would love to stream all day. On Robinhood, okay, so you were good. Robinhood actually fills at the price it displays, so you were fine. Cool. All right, we got a little momentum out of there, but I don't know. We'll see. If we can get back above like this level and then start messing around again, I'll feel pretty all right. Anyone gaining some more trust at this moment? Let's get a emotion gauge right now. So obviously, we were all sweating about a minute ago, profusely. How's everyone feeling at this particular moment? Not convinced? Was it expected? Oh yeah, that was just the bounce. Oh yeah, we had to come down to the trend line and bounce off. So, anyone else sweating or? Ooh, look at all this. Tell Ryan Mata I'll see him back at 32 cents after we go to the moon and come back. I'm just playing. There's still a high chance we go back down. Yeah, I'm not convinced either, man. I'm just messing around. Now, it did make sense, but I just didn't like the way that we came down there. No? You know what I mean? Like, it made sense. We were supposed to come down and bounce off that level, but I didn't like the way we came down to it. It looked like we wanted to keep going, but we just happened to not. Do it for Dogecoin? Hey, man. Once people forget about Doge, I still would like to have a channel. Robinhood Wallets announced to be released soon. Yeah. It's a good time to be holding Doge, regardless of what the price does right now. Because any day now, I mean, we've got so much. When Robinhood Wallets gets announced, that's going to be huge for Doge because Robinhood only has a couple cryptocurrencies. Most of them are Ethereum related or Bitcoin related. And then there's Dogecoin. So for all of those different coins, there's going to be opportunity to take your crypto out and use it. It's going to be huge. Huge. Not only that, but here's the other thing. Robinhood's users, their user base is going to skyrocket. Can you really think about how much Robinhood users base is going to skyrocket? Keep in mind all the other cryptocurrencies where you can use an actual crypto wallet, all the fees that they charge you for transactions. Do you know how many people are going to flock to Robinhood once they get the wallets and they have no fees for trading, I'm telling you now, it's gonna be most. Even people that are on Binance and Coinbase and eToro and BlockFi and all that stuff, they are absolutely going to give Robinhood wallets a try. If they can avoid trading fees and all that, and the percentage fees that all those other exchanges charge you to put money into your account, it's going to be a huge thing. It's going to be huge. Then what? Well, guess what? Cryptocurrency is like the most traded on Robinhood, Dogecoin. I think it's going to be a snowball effect. I think Dogecoin's price will just kind of skyrocket. All right, we ran out of momentum at a pretty bad spot, if we're being honest here, because that particular spot happens to be resistance, what was previously support. All right, so yeah, the bounce here isn't unexpected, but we don't want it to bounce back to here, or else we're going to continue going down. So small pullback, get back up here, break through it, pull back, prove this as support, continue up. That's the hope. But yeah, Robinhood wallets is going to be crazy. And then we've still got the Coinbase announcement. We still got Coinbase coming in a few weeks. And then we're also still going to be waiting on Elon. Not just, here's the thing. With Elon, it's no longer just about being able to buy Teslas. Because now he's involved in the development of it as well. Trying to help them out with recruiting devs. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Trying to help them out with recruiting devs and everything to make Dogecoin better regardless. So let's just say in the end, he does not decide to accept Dogecoin for Tesla. Like, that's going to suck. Obviously, that's going to be a big hit to the price. And maybe we'll lose a lot of momentum. So that won't be good. But still, the people that are going to be coming on board to make improvements to the cryptocurrency, those will be lasting effects. So he'll be able to have more of a use case. And then maybe down the line, he'll reconsider. Yeah, Apple's hiring for a crypto position. Hey, I'm sticking to what I said like 2 weeks ago. That Apple's going to make their own crypto. The Apple coin. I called it first. If it happens, I called it first. Let it be known. I'll go back and find the stream and clip it. Now, the general assumption with this at this point is that Apple's hiring to be able to figure out a way to accept cryptocurrency as payment. But I think, knowing Apple and knowing how they want to do things, and they always like to take advantage of good technologies and take some time and be the best at it, and how they also want to find ways to get into finance and make profit off of it and make it an Apple experience, Apple will absolutely make an Apple coin. Mark my words. Just like they made a Apple credit card. It's coming. It is coming. That could be a big hit to the market, though. Not gonna lie. If Apple does do that anytime soon, that could mess us up. Because you know how many people are gonna want to try that? You know how many Apple diehards there are? A lot of those people probably are in Dogecoin right now. Hey, Mickey, what's going on, man? Subi says, how am I feeling? 1, I need more alcohol. True, mine's running out. I've been sipping on it a little bit. Trying to calm the nerves because I'm getting a little nervous. 2, there's no bad news in trading. I like your positivity. I'll just say that. If it goes down, it's on sale. If it goes up, profit. As long as you have more money to buy the sale, yes. Stankest. If I can stick my Doge in a wallet on Robinhood, I'll go back to mining. Why is that? Stankest. Elaborate. Why would you go back to mining? What's the incentive of being able to do that? Why, you know what I mean? Like, why does Robinhood letting you do that incentivize you to go back to mining versus like a Binance or something? Honest question. MJ's between Thursday to Friday evening, keep an eye on the Bitcoin price. You got them secrets, bro? Let me in on them secrets. Skydive, Chusubi pilot, and I'm going to join you with the drink. I like how y'all are thinking. Oh yeah, answer Preezy. You got some Turdim Chase, spill it? Just the homies in here anyway? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your broker buddy spent 11 years in finance service, went to school for it, makes 40K a week. You trust what he says? 40K a week? Wait, can I get a job? 40K a week. Oh my goodness. Quick math. Yeah, that equals a lot of money, man. Ooh, look at the price. Rejecting hard off the trend line. Great buy spot, apparently. For now, for the moment. It's going to come out costing $1,200. You can only trade on the iPhones. That would be annoying. Stankist, good call. Just reminded me, time for hot sake. Oh. Hit that like button. Yes, please, guys. If you haven't already hit the like button, consider donating your like to the stream. If you'd like this video to be shared with other people. Future contracts expire this Friday. Ah, okay. Also, we've got 27 people in here. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. We're just kind of hanging out, talking Doge, making money. Hope you guys are into that kind of thing. The fees on transfers on other wallets. Okay. You got Binance and trust the wallet. You want to be able to just deposit your mined coins in your main bag where you can easily sell them. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think the fees right now is really what's stopping a lot of miners. So I guess not having to worry about the fee for that would be enough incentive for you to mine. What would you mine? What kind of thing would you mine? Would you mine Doge? I heard trying to mine Bitcoin right now is like not really something people are wanting to get into because there's so many large mining pools and whatnot, companies, that if you don't join the pool, you're at a severe disadvantage. And then even if you do, you got to split, you know, you got commissions and all that stuff. Crypto Apple, Crapple. Now we know how you feel, Subi. Hey, 30 people in the stream. I appreciate all the support tonight, guys. Nearing all-time highs. To all of you new people here, welcome. Glad to have you. We're just talking Doge, talking Bitcoin, making money, buying dips, buying literally every dip, every single stream. We don't have dip money anymore. Not every dip, the good dips. So this is pretty good. Oh, okay. Schmicky. The return on investment on mining is pointless unless you live in a country. Yeah, with dirt cheap electricity. That's the thing. I'm wondering, because what about those power walls that Elon just tweeted about? Because if you can have the solar thing from Elon, I don't remember the company that he has that does that, but you know what I mean. And then that store power in the power wall, and then you power your mining rig off solar. That would probably still take a long time to recoup, because it still costs a lot of money to get that installed. So what's the difference between installing that and paying that cost versus paying for electricity, you know? When do you start to become profitable from that decision is the question. But it could be an investment if you really got serious into the mining, I would think. Yes, Subi, thank you. Yes. Anybody in here, if you're enjoying the stream so far, please like the stream if you don't mind. If we can break 40 viewers tonight simultaneously, we will set a new all-time record. Our record was 40 last week. So thank you guys, and I see someone just liked, so I appreciate that. We're now at 15. Can we get to like 20? Oh, look at the price action. We're moving up again. So this is good. This is actually really good, guys. Sorry, I've been looking at comments. I haven't been doing much technical analysis in the last couple minutes, but if you look, we did bottom out here. We kind of did a bullish flag not a perfect bull flag here, obviously, because it was going down as well. But usually any kind of consolidation on like a downward angle like that is bullish. And then we did break out of there, right? Also at the support line of the trend channel. Perfect clean bounce with a strong rejection candle off of that. So that's actually a really good sign. It was a bigger candle, bigger rejection wick than the previous time. So if anything, we take that pretty well. Hey, Ray, welcome to the stream. New face. We're glad to be here. You're teaching us a lot. Very nice stream. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate that. Glad to be helping everybody out. And thank you all for your likes. Whoever just liked and got us to 16, thank you very much. Feel free to shout yourself out in chat. I will personally thank you for your like. But thank you for those kind words, Ray. I really appreciate that. Those are circumstantial. You need a lot of solar panels to run a bunch of GPUs and fans. Yeah, I was thinking that takes a lot of power. That's probably not worth, or maybe even not possible yet. Like dozens of square yards. Go large or get out. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. Hey, bro, got some tunes to chill with? Is the music playing? Oh, that was you. Appreciate that. Asmo, welcome back to the stream. Asmo is our newest member to the Discord group. As you can see, his name is Green. And he has a rocket next to his name because he's a cool kid. Doge looking like 32 tonight. Hopefully not much lower. I agree with you. Hopefully that touch we had here on 328 was our 32 touch that you're talking about. Because I really don't want to go back. Now, as you can see here, like I said, we got a clean touch here. And we actually, if you look at this and put the trend channel back to where it should be, got a very clean move here, right? Because we had touch here at the bodies, touch here at the wick, touch here at the bodies and wick, almost a touch here on the bottom side, then just a overshot there, like a rejection. Then we got touches here and a rejection, but a perfect touch with the wick. So we're still respecting the trend line. Now we just kind of need to get out of the hole, basically, so that we don't have to be nervous anymore. This technically put that lo-fi trap on, trust me. Okay. I had lo-fi on right now, but this was a weird title playlist. Let's see if they have any lo-fi trap. Chill out beat. Yeah, let's see what this is about. Let me know if you guys can't hear it, by the way. I can't gauge what the volume is for y'all. If this isn't good, I'll go back to the usual. Most of the mining, oh yeah, the ASICs, right. I did hear about that. I really would like to get into mining. How much are ASICs systems? I would assume they're like, what, 10, 12 grand? Just if I'm guessing. All right, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm assuming based off like the return on investment, based off the profit you could make, that's what they would charge. Knowing computers. Okay, so yeah, somewhere around 12. Yeah, 10, 12. Okay, that was pretty accurate. On the higher side, maybe 14. Whoa. I would not trust buying someone's used mining rig. I've bought, I mean, with my computer that I'm doing the stream on right now, pretty much all the parts I bought used off, what's it called? Something swap. And all of the components, almost all of them, even though it's a trusted space, have run into some issues, especially the GPU. So I'm a little wary of buying people's, especially if they're beating on it this hard, mining. I don't think I'd buy people's GPUs that are mining. Let's just hope this stays where it needs to stay. Let's drop this back to the 1 minute. All right, this just needs to hold here and go back up. At least not come below here, or else it's a little scary. You remember some prices from 2014? If China liquidates GPUs if they ever ban mining, please God, sell them to the USA. Yeah, We could probably get a deep discount on those. In that case, I'd give it a try. So I'm wondering, there was a major rise after 10 p.m. last night. You speculate that's from other countries? It could be. It could be from other countries. It very well could be. I'm not exactly sure. Tune's volume low. Okay. This also isn't really lo-fi trap either. It's not what I was looking for. It's messing with my ears. Alright, let's go back to the YouTube playlist. Let's try a different one. Wait, that's not lo-fi trap. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get the music together. Do the one you sent me on Discord. That was the Spotify one, right? Can you search messages on Discord? From the Stankest. Wow, letters? Okay, good talk. Thievery Corporation playlist, all right. In the off-topic tab. Oh, that would make sense. All right, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Still making some upward moves. We did not come below this line, so that's cool. You speculate it's from other countries. It could be from other countries. We were already, though, on this trend. Where's my price at? We were already just kind of moving up, so I was not surprised when it broke. But yeah, some of the volume could have come from other places around the world. But we were already looking like we were going to head up to 40s regardless, but they could have accelerated it. They're already pre-sold to the big boys? Probably. Let me know if the music volume's alright. DNB? What's that? Whoa. Whoa, volume. Whoa, price. What's going on? What's Doge doing? Whoa. Alright, guys, you know what time it is. Twitter time. Safe Doge? What's that? Is this just another crypto? A deflationary token that pays out rewards automatically? Okay. Well, 100 to 1 leverage. Jeez. Do you imagine 100x margin? That's disgusting. Join base? Yeah. Yeah. I want to follow them just so I can see what they're doing, even though I really don't like a lot of these new alternative Doge coins. Was Snickers really doing Doge stuff? I don't see any of that. What was up with the so many Doge copies coming out now on DeFi? Yeah, it's really annoying. Just give me some good coins that have a purpose. Dogecoin was a little different because of the hype first, but now it's becoming a coin that has purpose. Now there's just other coins that are trying to force hype with no purpose. Oh my goodness. Our buy volume's way down on CoinMarketCap. I think DeFi is a mess with them one. I do too. Let's check CoinMarketCap. See what's new. Ew, why are we in 7th place, man? Come on, get Tether out of here. Can we just recover the market so that Tether's not in 3rd? That really drives me crazy. This US dollar tied cryptocurrency that should not exist. Just get it out. Get it out. Ethereum's still not terribly expensive, but not super discounted either. Nice raise up in the last week. XRP with a deep discount. Hey, Rodrigo. Wait, you just said yo to say goodnight? All right. That's anticlimactic. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Yeah, pumping up spawn pool. Exactly. That's why I really don't like it. Goes up a bit, then goes down. You're disappointed? Yeah, we're doing a lot of messing around right here. Now, I don't really like this right here. Hopefully, we just break out of this, but I don't like that wide consolidation. Not for me. Clear moves only, please. Especially when we're near like a low. That's crucial. Because we can't go below 37.2 on Bitcoin, or else Doge goes into the abyss. And we ain't got no more dip money. Yeah, exactly. Because Tether doesn't really move, so it's like an indicator of where. AMC chart? Yeah, we'll take a look at AMC. Actually, I went against my word, and I did go into AMC. More on that in a moment. Because it takes them, yeah, 0 effort to just ride on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yeah, true. Really easy to do. Safe Moon, for example, is 95%. Yeah. Absolute rug pull, yeah. So, I actually did get in on AMC today, but with only a couple shares, so it didn't really matter. But I realized on one of my other stock trading accounts, exchanges, that I had a couple shares still in Bitcoin. Well, I had 1 share of Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin. Wow, I don't have that much money. I had 1 share of GameStop. 1 share of GameStop. And I had bought it somewhere around like 160, 150, 160. Literally just 1 share. And then today I looked at GameStop and it was up to like 240. So I went ahead and sold it. Let's actually take a look at GameStop first, guys, because we looked at this yesterday. While Bitcoin figures out what it wants to do with its life and tries to terrify us. Okay, it can't go below that line. Wow. GameStop had quite the day. Came from 190 after hours, right towards the close. It bumped up. It had like a bullish flag form here, broke out, went from 190 up to like 213, then traded sideways into after hours, moved up just a little, and then this morning I noticed it because I've had GameStop in my watch list for forever, and so I looked at my watch list to look at Bitcoin and Doge, and I noticed the price was moving up, and it went from like, you know, the 190 from yesterday, and then market open, it was at 230 already. So I went ahead and I sold somewhere about here, right around 240. I didn't think the price would keep going. It went up another $8, but with one share, what was that? Literally $6, $6 to $8 that I would have made. Doesn't really matter. So I did cut it, and I made a nice profit. I mean, like I said, I was in with the one share back down here, so just made like $50. I completely forgot I had a share of GameStop, so it just was a free $50. And so then, I mean, that account then had like $300 in it. So, by the way, that was one of my main trading accounts from when I was practicing way back. Started that with like 2,000. Now it has 300. That's how you blow up your accounts, guys. True story. I just never bothered recovering that account. I just decided, I was like, you know what? Let's just throw it into random stocks and see what happens later, because that account's done. And that is one of the blown up accounts. That's why you learn how to trade first with paper money. Oh no. Well, guys, this could be looking bad. But yeah, so this is interesting. The way this is holding though, because take a look at this and what this could mean for GameStop. Also, continue to keep an eye on Bitcoin. This isn't looking great. So keep in mind, we're all the way at $250 per share GameStop. Usually that's into like short squeeze-ish territory. That's usually when you see those kind of highs. You get the sell-off down to 230. And then, and this is everybody taking profit, not even that far of a drop. And then people buy in, slowly bring the price up, and then it holds at that into after hours. And the last thing that happened was another bit of a bullish sign. I think tomorrow this continues up and market open, GameStop could head towards $300. I mean, it could also dump, right? But look at this. If people are shorting it again, that could easily be the start of something tomorrow. I would be nervous. Need a smoke break? You're down to your last 150? Ooh. Yeah, take like 2 of those, bro. Dead cat bounce. Yeah. Price target for AMC. All right, yeah, we'll go to AMC next. I'm reading comments in reverse here. Let me actually start from the top. Hate how the market is completely under Bitcoin's control. Literally all charts the same. Yeah, it's really depressing. Everybody's like, can you evaluate XRP for me and analyze that? I'm like, yeah, I can almost tell you what it's going to be, though. Hey, can you do 88 for me? Yeah, here, you won't see this coming. Same. You bought in like $50 just for the heck of it? Nice. What do I have in mind for my next move? So here's my thing. I am in Doge till Doge reaches near max potential. Till most of the announcements are out of the way, I'm in Doge. So let me turn the music down a little. I can't actually hear myself talk. For y'all, it's probably fine. For me. But for me, it's a little loud in my ears. There we go. So my plan is I'm going to be in Doge until, oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Until Doge 1 gets the announcement for Tesla. 2 gets the smart contract announcement. And that goes live. 3 till I feel like most of the main development's done short term. And then 4 when kind of all the exchanges get through with like listing it as something you can buy and all that. I'm kind of in Doge until those main. Caleb, you taught me everything I know. Okay. Right. Only thing you taught me was how to lose money in GameStop, okay? That's half the reason why that account is blown up. So you can leave the chat. Okay, it was one of my friends IRL. I taught him how to trade recently. Kind of. We never finished, but gave him a couple lessons. Anyway, and he's obsessed with GameStop. So, yeah, once those main hype events play out, because I just want to make sure I'm not leaving Doge, like, for example, at 45 cents when there's still short-term potential for Doge to go 90 cents within just another week or two. Like, I don't want to cut myself short. But once Doge starts getting closer to that, like 80 cent to $1 mark, that's probably when I'll start trying to take advantage of any other moves that could be coming soon on cryptocurrencies that have not moved at the same rate as Doge, but are up and coming. For example, ride most of the hype out on Doge, take profits near the top, then go look at the ones that are still lagging behind because they're not moving up on all that hype, but that are bound to come up, like XRP, like Cardano, all that stuff, and then kind of catch a second move with them. Then, it just depends. I really like day trading or swing trading, whatever I feel like doing. Cryptos, because of the volatility, and like I said, it's just simpler to research. You don't have to do as much, and there's just like a couple, you can keep things sweet and to the point. But I will probably also be getting back into the stock market a little bit once most of these things with crypto kind of level out, because there's more opportunities over there, and not everything's at the mercy of Bitcoin. You don't have faith in XRP? I like what it looks like for large corporations. Just with the setup of low fees, fast transactions. Like, that sounds to me like maybe not something super interesting for the everyday person, but as these larger companies try to get into crypto, even some of the banks trying to figure out how to incorporate it, being able to handle a large amount of transactions at the lowest cost possible is what they're going to be interested in my opinion. To me, it just sounds like something they'll figure something out. Oh, it's being targeted by the government already? Ah, okay, well, that's a problem. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to go to AMC. Dip money. Oh. Target price AMC. Target price AMC. So I'm actually in AMC right now. I bought in AMC this morning, somewhere around 18 bucks, because I saw a lot of potential with all the volatility. Now, this kind of did the same thing as GameStop, with just the big move up after hours, and then in the morning took off again. Crypto research. Did Elon tweet? No, it's going to trade sideways all day. Exactly. You can keep it. That's all you got to do. Check Twitter, and that's just about it. Check Twitter, check YouTube. And you check YouTube to make sure you didn't miss anything on Twitter. That's literally it. With stocks, that's not even scratching the surface of the research you have to do. It's like going back to school again. We gonna party if Doge hits $2? Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. When people sleep on it and count the money they pull, just be ready with the stop loss, yeah. Yep. You think we're gonna see a good dip Friday, Saturday? It's very possible. Can I zoom out on the Bitcoin one-day chart for a moment and do some TA on that? Yeah, just a moment. Looking at Algo? Okay, I'll check out Algo. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, GameStop. I mean, AMC here. I think it's really important to just kind of zoom out first, right? Because this is what I was saying to you yesterday. Because you can still see my lines are still here. So when we evaluated AMC yesterday, I said it looks good, but my only concern with AMC was that, this is like a memes, one of the meme stocks next to GameStop, first of all. Also, it's a bit of a pump, Reddit hype pump move in general, and then also it's relying on a short squeeze. Now, as we know, people do plenty of research on the short percentage, the short float, all that stuff to figure out if it's possible to squeeze it, and they try and get people to band together, buy it up. I just sometimes don't like being a part of that kind of stuff, because if you end up on the wrong side and it doesn't succeed, kind of like Doge Day, bad things happen. Kind of like SNL before the whales dumped. Bad things tend to happen if things don't go how you think they're going to go and you happen to be on the wrong side. Now, if you can be one of the first ones in, sure, by all means, maybe even, be a little risky with it. But this kind of stuff, when there's no real reason for a stock to be up at that price anyway, fundamentally, I don't really like what I see. Now, the only thing AMC has going for it, unlike GameStop, is that AMC has seen these prices before. Right? This isn't necessarily anything new to AMC. So AMC actually has more room to run. Because when you compare that, and I'm going to flip off Bitcoin for just a moment because nothing's happening. And bear with me, guys, if you're only here for the crypto. We'll be going right back in like 30 seconds. I just want to answer all the questions. So when you look at something like GameStop, right? Obviously, you can say GameStop does have a lot of room to do like a cup and handle or whatnot because it already reached this ridiculous high. Keep in mind, though, this is when it was being shorted at its max, and these hedge funds did not see it coming. There's a lot of those hedgies that are no longer being quite as foolish, and I'll guarantee you that a lot of them, especially the ones that lost a ton of money, were probably just banned by their bosses from going back into shorting GameStop. They probably said, short anything else, keep a closer eye on things, let's not mess with that again. Let the Reddit armies trying to sabotage us, let's not be done. So it's very unlikely that this happens again, because people are going to be keeping their eye out for the Reddit groups doing this kind of stuff, trying to squeeze them. Also, so let's bring our expectations down just because of that, assuming they're a little smarter now. Maybe this is our max. But what I don't like about GameStop is like I said yesterday, it never, even at its peak GameStop in the past, and I know they're going through changes now and trying to make it better. Okay, I understand that. But how much better? Because peak GameStop, when everyone had to go to GameStop to buy video games and all that stuff in their gaming consoles, and it was the place to go for years, never went above $55 per share. So now all of a sudden, I have to be convinced that it's worth $250 per share just because everybody says it is. Because they're here for a good time and trying to make money off the move. It's like, yeah, there's money potential, there's money to be made, but it's risky money. That's why I don't like it. Now, on AMC side, that's not the case, because you see at peak AMC, the price was already, it was almost double what it is right now. So there's safe room to run. We're barely even at where we were. Pandemic was somewhere around here, right? So we are still a little high, but we've been here multiple times before. It's not new. So that's why I don't like that. That's why I don't like the GameStop as much. The AMC, I'm not so worried about, and I feel a little more comfortable being in this high because, like I said, there's more room to run. Now, it's still overvalued, yeah. But I just feel like this, even if this is going to be a short squeeze, risky move and whatnot, it's a little safer because, like I said, we've been here before. And there was worth at this value before. Whereas GameStop, not even close. Just all meme, all hype. Now, another thing too, why I didn't... Oh, this is looking very good. I think we move up from here, by the way. We'll see. Another reason I got into AMC here was just because of all the momentum coming in. It definitely looked like it was going to hold. You could look here, see how we shot up after hours and came into the morning with so much upward movement, and then this immediate move up. And so when I saw the pullback and it looked like somewhat of a bullish pullback, I only had like $300 in there anyway, and I didn't even remember I had that account. So I'm like, well, let's just give it a try. So I did buy in here. If I was going in larger size with like a couple $1,000s, I would feel definitely nervous. But like $300, just figured, we'll see what happens. So I put it in somewhere here. Now we're at about $20. I probably made like $10 off the move so far. And it's looking like, just like on GameStop, it held after hours, which is the first good sign when a lot of the volatility goes down. And you would expect less buying pressure and kind of the reality to set in. Sometimes maybe the price to go down. It's just easier to move the price. So whatever buying or selling pressure takes over, it usually goes in that direction pretty quick because there's less people trading after hours. But it just held perfectly, traded sideways. So I think tomorrow, market open, they might see another move up and then, another move. Or it could dump, right? Always, or it could dump. And that's why I really don't get too involved at high prices. Like when you're already that deep into the move, I usually won't put money in, but very small size in, very small. All right, let's see. RSR, I don't know what RSR is. See, I don't really have thoughts on RSR because I have no idea what it is. I assume it's a stock because I haven't heard of it as a crypto. It didn't even let me type that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Is this R? No, that's not RSR. I don't know what that is, man. You'll have to let me know. You feel like Elon tweets have seen their diminished returns? They don't really, yeah. People are nervous still from the SNL event. Yeah, and a lot of the hype moving Dogecoin has weakened significantly. Now it's like, all right, like now let's get some actual news here. Sounds just interesting, yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Alark? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Hey, Melly. Same there. Same for you. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, values of yeah. Especially these days in the stock market and crypto market. People just assign music. Digging the upbeat music? Good. A little bit of a change up. Are they really trying to get AMC to $50 by Friday, or is it all talk? Are they? I have no idea. It's possible. All things are possible now, in my opinion. Doge to $1 million, technically. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, never mind. But I'm just saying, like in general, market caps and all that technical stuff, people, they're finding ways around it now. They're saying, how about we just get the power of the people and surprise people? Band together, use the power of our combined group. Catch people by surprise. Force them to help us. Force the people that didn't see it coming, all those shorts, to have to buy. Join in with us buyers. Let's send this thing to the moon. Forget the market cap. Oh yeah, one day Bitcoin. Update on Doge and Bitcoin. Good time to join, actually, because we're about to go back into it. So on the one day, there's not much going on here. Let me just delete my lines. Hopefully this is the chart you were talking about, Mickey, the daily. So, I mean, as you can see, and I always like to start by saying kind of the same thing I always do. Keep in mind this from here to here, pretty much where we were last week. This is 5 months. January, the beginning of January, as you can see on the bottom, shows the date. Beginning of January up till May, mid-May. We had this 5-month run up from about 30,000 to about 60,000 over the course of 5 months. That's how long it took. Then the fall off took a couple days. When things come down that steeply, usually you expect it to hit like a rock bottom at some point, bounce up, do some consolidating, then decide which way it's going to go after that, whether that's then balancing out and then going down further, or balancing out and then curling back up. At this point, over these couple days, I've been like, seems a little soon. I mean, now we're getting some consolidation here keep in mind this is daily candles. Each candle's a day. We're starting to see this tightening up a bit. All the bouncing tightening up to where we could possibly make a decision going up or down. When you start to zoom in on the time frames, it looks more and more like that direction's going to be down. I mean up. Whoa. Wrong words. Looks more and more like it's going to be up. You take a look here. This was still our lowest low. Then we got a higher low, and we haven't made a lower low after that. So you can start drawing a line here if you really want to. Just start mapping out the trends and see what's going on. Then, if you take more of a look in, you see kind of a pattern starting to form. So kind of like an inverse head and shoulders move. We had a move here where we had a low, kind of retraced up a little bit, had a very low low, got a nice strong bounce off, and then this low here was just about the same. Not quite, but almost. But if you slant it a little bit, it looks a little more even. And now we're having one more bounce. So you could say we're doing one of these here. Very high chance of doing something like this. And then bouncing out. Typical inverse head and shoulders move. You get the head and shoulders pattern, maybe one more bounce, and then the move. So still looking bullish on that end. So that's two things bullish. Higher lows being higher swing lows, and then the inverse head and shoulders pattern forming out. Also, then you can look kind of at the swing lows that aren't the extremes. Here, 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 here. You can see that that's also making a trend up. If you map out those swing lows, you also see another trend that matches perfectly to this one here. So it gets kind of like the information combined. It's kind of verifying each angle, so that's good. So now we've got this clear upward trend channel that we've got. And then if you look at the swing highs, and let's just do a race so I can. You notice it pretty much follows perfectly each thing here. So this is what we're looking like. This is kind of our way out right now. Trending like this and maybe breaking out the top at some point, or just starting to trade sideways and then breaking up. But short term, we are in an uptrend, so that's good. On Bitcoin, we are in an uptrend. Now, the things that we have to be aware of, because things can go wrong. Usually, when you get ranging or consolidation on a slant, a lot of times it's right before direction change, and that's why you see like on the flag patterns you get like a move and then some consolidation in like a bear flag and then like another drop. So I'd be a little scared that we like fall out of this upward part of it, end up down here, and then we break out the bottom. That's my fear. We're getting very close to that tonight, as you can see, and so we could have a problem on our hands tonight where that guess kind of starts to happen. When I look at the rejections here, I don't really see that happening because clearly we didn't want to be at these prices. Each time we rejected, we moved up thousands of dollars on Bitcoin at a time. So I don't really see us breaking out the bottom. So that's good, but still it's a little nerve-wracking. At the very least, because you don't want to get back into this area because that's going to bring Doge into like mid-20s again, mid to upper 20s. It does look like it could roll over to the downside, but I'm just hoping, based off the strength that we saw here, that even if we break down in here, we would have another strong rejection off the bottom support line. I'll send you the playlist. This was from the Stankus Stank. He dropped the link, so I'm just playing the playlist that he sent me. But that's the playlist right there. So yeah, right now we are at the bottom right here testing this. If we fall through, I have two guesses. Either we come down here, we bounce one more time, move up. To me, that's the least likely, unfortunately. If we come down here again, we're probably going to keep going. If that happens, we might hit 37,000 and then come back up and continue like it never happened. Like one of those rejection moves that are very common. We might come out, hit 37,000, which is a strong level, and go right back in and then proceed up. That's my hope at this point. And then worst case scenario would be we do not do that. We fall also through 37,000. Then we're playing in this fun area. And who knows what's next. So that's what we're keeping an eye on right now. Very short-term decision that's going to be made here by Bitcoin. What's the update on? Oh yeah, I read that. What happens when our currency starts shedding value faster and faster and people flood to the crypto space? They already have debit cards? Yeah. Doge was designed to be a transactional currency. Very true. Yeah. PayPal letting users withdraw their Bitcoin. Yeah, that's the thing I saw today. And that's why I'm surprised we're selling off. That's a huge announcement. I really don't understand the market right now. Every time we get a good announcement, like people are not reacting the way you would expect right now. Because yeah, PayPal is letting people withdraw their Bitcoin. That should be huge for transactions with Bitcoin. People are going to start using it more. And if you're a Bitcoin holder, that's great news. That brings more value to your coin. I'm very surprised by some of the moves we're seeing over the past couple days, but there's a lot of big money plays going on. Bull run still going. Part 2 coming. Once we're done with this downtrend, I mean, we're definitely going to move up quick. But we are still taking our time. I think Bitcoin is still kind of the big corporation's coin of choice, just because of how it appreciates in value over time. It's like a wise investment. So it's not like they're never going to put money back in. Yeah, they're just taking their sweet old time. About Riot and Myrna. I don't know. No skydive? I don't know. I'm familiar with Riot and some of the other blockchain related stocks that move off of that. But I don't know. I would assume that's, I don't really know the way it's tied in, I guess. It's something's gonna happen, right? But I don't know what's gonna happen. Probably gonna go down a bit. We've definitely found the bottom and tested enough. I've had enough testing. I don't know about you. Yeah, it might be time to short Riot. If you're into that kind of thing. I'm not. Coinbase loading up on Doge. Hey, please do. Let's get some price movement. Yes, but Stankers, I agree with you. We found the bottom. We've tested it enough. It is time to go up. I'll keep responding to comments, but might be a slow next couple minutes here. We just got to see what this decides to do. The usual pre-bedtime chart watch here. Macaroni solid. It's pretty good. Just right out the supermarket refrigerated section. Can't wait till I can start getting some more daytime streams off. When there's more action going on. Can bounce around between different cryptos and the stock market a little bit. If anybody's into that kind of thing. Maybe actually get some not Doge related trades off every once in a while. It's looking pretty decent. As long as these candles continue moving. Looks like it will, but is that Migos? Sounds like Takeoff. Coinbase is going to start allowing Doge trading in a few weeks, so that might be it. Yeah. Happy. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. I'm moving my mic away. I agree with you, Breezy. There's probably a lot of people we don't even, you know, people we least expect probably loading up. So all these people have financial advisors. They've got to be telling them, hey, this is the next big thing. Get in early on it before it completely blows up. Especially the more stable cryptocurrencies. And right now, too, at a discount? Absolutely. I think we're getting close to an end stream point. Usually once the viewers start leaving, I can tell it's about time. It's usually right around the same time that, I mean, one, it gets really late, and two, the price action decides to no longer move. People are like, The only thing is, what's about to happen next, I do kind of want to see it. Maybe if I sell right now, the price will go up. Because of course the price isn't going to give me a dip if I sell. Especially if I sell at support, right? That's when the price will reverse. So if I sell, I'll save everybody else. I'll sacrifice. This isn't looking too pretty. Not at all. Yeah, we held 40,000 for a while. Yeah, we really did. We held 40,000 for a minute. Then overnight, I mean, we broke back above 40,000 and we're there for hours. And now look at us about to fail our support line and go back down. What's tomorrow? Thursday? First name greatest. These are very strange remixes. First name I like it though. It's just real different. MJ's, and I'm still here. Hey, everyone got quiet. I wasn't sure who was still here. I don't think Doge price will move much until the Coinbase listing. Then after that, Tesla announcement will come. Yeah. You'll place a buy to pump it? Okay. I hope it's a big buy you got there, Stankus. If not, I might need you to actually sell so that the price does the reverse. You know? It's usually when you sell because you think it's going to go down, that's when the price goes up. Yeah, but if Bitcoin stays doing this thing for a while, we really are going to have to... This music is basically always playing at my crib. Nice. It's good music. Yeah, if Bitcoin stays down here, we're still going to be at the mercy of Bitcoin. So Doge isn't going anywhere. It's like we're in jail. The only way we break out is if we get one of those announcements to really break us from the price action of Bitcoin right now. But Bitcoin is still not looking good. Why is service desk not a remote job? That's a great question. You have your finger on the buy button right now? Hey, but I'm ready for those massive candles. It's your turn. Thank you. Took one for the team the other night? Yeah, she did. Got it on stream. That's on file. Bounce back. Two. Holiday weekend, true. Very true. But I know the stock market will be closed on Monday, but I think crypto will still be tradable. So yeah, it should, because crypto doesn't really close at any time. So we might see some extra volatility on Monday when nobody else can do anything. All the traders kind of forced to sit on their hands because their stock market's closed. They might come over to the crypto side for a day if they want to work. Could be something there. Don't stand overnight. I'm already in too deep. I already smashed the like button. Did you? Appreciate that, Jared. We actually have a nice amount of likes tonight. I think we've got a pretty decent rotation of people coming in and out. So I don't know, Mickey. I think it's because they're so new. And Doge is oddly enough stabilizing. Oddly enough. And I really don't think people realize how much Doge is stabilizing. It's becoming a little bit harder to move. That's typically what happens when your market cap gets really, really high. Pump, pump, pump. Yes. Invu, what's up? Need Dogecoin to go to the moon? Oh, absolutely. Yep, always. All right, a little bit of a reversal there. Carson. What's up, dude? It's been a long time, dude. Oh, music is kind of loud. See, nobody's giving feedback. I can't hear it. I'll turn it down a little bit. Let me know if that's better. That is good news for Doge until Apple drops the Apple coin. Hi, Envu. Hi, son. Hi, Mom. Yeah, you did skydive. I thought you just meant because my mic was far away. I had pushed it back really far. I didn't realize the music was also blaring. Sorry. Gotta pass out. Setting limit buy for 30. Good call. Have a good night, Stankus. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you tomorrow, I'm sure. Yes, the music is meant to be heard, but I would like it to be more backgroundish music. Low for Doge tomorrow. I mean, really, it's all low for, like, what's the low for Bitcoin tomorrow? There's a lot of room to the downside right now, so I really don't want to guess a low for Doge. I mean, we really on the Doge side shouldn't be going under 32 cents. But like we've come to know, if Bitcoin for some reason fails holding a level, all it's going to do is drag Dogecoin down with it. So, I mean, Doge could get into high 20s. It could be 28. Something like that. I don't think that's off the table. I doubt we get mid to low 20s on Doge unless something really bad happens. Doge has kind of been just holding. Despite Bitcoin's fluctuations, it's kind of been just holding within like a 2-cent range. Like just not moving at the same scale. So I don't think Doge really goes below 28 cents. Worst case scenario. Like within reason. Worst case scenario. Money time? Yeah. Rotten apple, it will be through the coin. Through the Apple coin? Yeah. I gotta start messing around on my other exchanges. Uh-oh. Bitcoin's not looking so good. I don't know about this. Friends. Trading volume for Doge is down and price is stable. People are holding. Yeah, exactly. We are stabilizing. Sitting on the sidelines to get a good buy-in price. You're hoping at least 30. Let's throw Doge back up, actually. Ew. 30's not super far off. You could probably get it. Especially if we don't hold this line right here. King Carson. Near future Doge, we bounce back to 50. And then we head towards $1. That's the quick summary. There's a lot in the pipeline for Doge. First and foremost, Bitcoin needs to start recovering. That's a free ride back up to 50 cents where we came from. Don't forget, the only reason we're not at 50 cents Doge is because Bitcoin crashed. Before that, we were holding stable at 50 cents. There was nothing happening. We were talking about getting lucky and getting like a 49 or 48 dip. That's how stable we were at 50. And then Bitcoin crashed because Elon tweeted. So we get back to 50 cents Doge. We wait for a couple of announcements. That's pretty much it. And then we get to like 60 cents Doge. Then we get to like 70 cents Doge. And then we make our way to $1 Doge. Not just saying that, but there are announcements that we're waiting on. Moreno, don't take the second shot of your vaccine. Why not? I was reading some bad things about the second shot today. Did not make me feel too great. You reckon you could throw down a couple of crip walks live on the stream? No. No, won't be doing that. So random. No, I'm gonna try not to get too carried away on stream. If y'all don't want a hype streamer, don't let me start dancing on stream. That's all I'm saying. Queen and Vu? Ouch. Yes, the second time. Your walk, I know. What the heck, man? Out of commission for a week? Oh. If it reaches $1, I gotta do a crip walk. Dude, my crip walk isn't even that good. I'll have it ready though. I'll have it ready, and come that day, I might unleash it on stream. Well, thankfully I didn't get Moderna. I got Pfizer, but something tells me it's all the same. Oh God, guys. Well, here we go. All right, so unless we get a quick rejection here, we're going down to 37 at least. I kind of want to sell right now, but I'm resisting the urge. Because I also don't want to find a buyback point. I would rather go to sleep. Just let Doge do its Doge thing. I've had enough scalping thinking, oh, this is the dip. Oh, no, this is the dip. How about we just go up already? How about that? Last week's bear run times 10. Hodl. Ooh, that's rough. You asked her? Yeah, just tired of it? Yeah, man. I was sitting on my hands for so long, I kind of got impatient and bought a little presumptuously, but didn't really know. I guess I expected too much of Bitcoin when we got that good news. We got to move up. Looked like we were going to take off into 40,000s, and then we just didn't, so that was cool. Yeah, we do need good buys. But I am ready. We've been in the dip zone long enough. I'm probably not going to buy more Doge, so let's just go up already. You asked the nurse. That's funny, man. Bitcoin. Yeah, we need Bitcoin to get its move on here. Get us out of this area. Got 2 touches on the line. That's sufficient. We can now take off. Thank you. Hmm. 100% agree, Jared. All right, thankfully we're getting a little bit of a move up here. Get us out, please. Guys, I'm going to take a quick 5. Let my dog out real quick. Start winding down. I'll be right back. Let's keep an eye on this price. All right, I'm back. Got choked, Jared. Nah, it was a good one. I'm just messing with you. That was a good one. So we're on the let's go down to the 1 minute time frame here. All right, so we kind of see what's happening a little better now that we dropped the time frame. We keep moving up and bouncing off the 1 minute EMA. It just came down so sharp because our move was so sharp that it's so low now. We don't have much room to move. But I mean, the move was sharp and extended, so it did yank the line down with us. It wasn't just a quick dip and then came back up. Like it was, we've been going down for a while now. So that's not super great. Me personally, I mean, I'm in at 36 cents. We're already down at like 33 cents. Me selling right now at for a chance at like 30 cents, when there's also a chance it could go up to like 36 cents in the morning and I lose 3 cents, isn't really worth it. Unless I get some great sell opportunity, but I'd still be nervous. And I'd rather not be nervous. So me personally, I'm probably just gonna hold. Now I did get filled for like what was it, like 2,000 Doge? About 3,500 Doge at about 33.5. So I did just kind of average down a little bit. But that's about it for me. Now we just have to keep an eye on the Bitcoin chart, see what it wants to do. This looks very similar to the entire move down. Right here. Right here. Very similar. The green EMA, which EMA? I don't usually have a green line. What time frame are you talking about? Why did it move down? Bad news? No, not really. Bitcoin's just fluctuating like it has been. If anything, it had good news today, but the price on Bitcoin is just a little weak. Got up to like 40,000 and a bunch of selling off after that. Prediction on Doge, this week we might still be hanging out 30s, but I think by early next week we should be heading back towards 40. But it's just very hard to predict because, like I said, it's all up to Bitcoin, and it's hard to tell when Bitcoin's going to finally have enough strength to break through 40,000 and go up. We should already be there, but people are just not willing to buy. It's just very hard to predict when people are going to buy, you know. That's completely emotional driven. Has nothing to do with technical analysis. The 50, I don't really use anything other than the 200, man. Like on your charts, if you're more of a 50 or 20, 10 EMA guy, that's fair, but I used to use the 20, the 50, and the 10. Now I just only used it. I mean the 200, the 50, and the 10. Now I just use 200. I don't like too many indicators. Like I said, they start giving me unnecessary information. You know, just one general indicator, maybe two, and then do price analysis, and that's pretty much all I need. Especially when you get familiar with an asset. You know, if I was looking at something for the first time, like in the stock market, trying to see like what EMAs and what indicators do like certain stocks tend to follow, maybe, but on crypto, things seem to be a little more cut and dry. And then once you've been trading the same one for a little bit too, you just get familiar with its levels and stuff, and the indicators don't do but so much. So yeah, I just got the red 200. I don't do the 50 anymore. Why did it move down? Yeah, like I said, no bad news. This is still the range that Bitcoin has been trading in. So this isn't anything new. This is from last week, right? This move right here. We haven't made any new levels, no new lows, no new high. I mean, a new high actually, but no new lows. We're still in a general uptrend. We're just ranging throughout the trend channel. So now, guys, it is getting very late for me, and we are losing a couple people, I think, because it's also getting late and there's not much happening. So like I said, pretty good indication of when it's about time to wrap up the stream. So we'll probably just about call it here. Appreciate you guys for all hanging out, though. It's been real. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow for another stream. And my goal for tomorrow would be to get an earlier stream off. And I think I will be able to. Thursday, yeah. So I might even start before 9:30. Especially if we have some action going on, we'll pop a stream a little bit sooner. Maybe get most of our people in. That would be cool. I've been doing late streams because of not one, but if there's nothing really happening on the price action, there's not much to talk about, then it's kind of like go about more of your day and get stuff done versus just staring at the chart, trade sideways and hoping you can find something to talk about. Kind of analyzing nothing. So if we have more price action tomorrow, that'll be a great opportunity to start earlier. Either way, I'm going to try to start earlier tomorrow. because it's been a while since we've got an early stream off. It does look like, just a final analysis before buy price on Doge, still in my opinion, anything like 34 and under is just, I mean, I would buy anywhere. Now if you think it's going to come down and you want to wait it out, put a buy price at like 32 cents flat. Anywhere from 30 to 32 cents flat is going to be an even better dip. 33 seems really easy. I don't know if I'm not going to buy in right now, if I would just settle for 33 cents flat. I mean, we're half a cent away from that. So I don't know. If you're looking 33, you might as well just buy now and not risk not getting filled. I would probably try for anywhere from 32, 31, 30. See what happens, if that's your plan. It's just a matter of days now before we're out of here. We cannot predict the day. We don't have any special news coming up on a certain day this month. We don't have any special Bitcoin news coming up on a certain day this month. No catalysts like that. It's all going to be random. And we also don't know when Bitcoin buyers are going to decide that this is the bottom and they feel comfortable buying it back up just like they sold it. So it's just kind of we're just kind of at the mercy of the Bitcoin buyers right now. We can see though, when we look at the trend chart, we're still trending as we should on a trajectory to break out of 40,000. If nothing else changes, we'll be out of there in a couple days. But of course, if we get weak, especially in this little EMA squeeze area, could fall out the bottom, have a whole new set of problems. It'll take longer because now we'll have to deal with this part of the trend channel, which doesn't get to 40,000 till much later. And then also, if it doesn't hold here, we could break out the bottom and have a whole nother problem on our hands. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope we hold, just keep bouncing, make our way to 40K. And then we'll be heading back towards 40 Doge and beyond. I'm getting really tired, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream before I start sleep talking. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, tomorrow we'll have a stream a little bit earlier in the day. I'll let you know in the Discord group what time that'll be. If you're not in the group and you don't want to join, understandable. Just turn on notifications, hit the bell, select all after you subscribe. That way you will get notified for that live stream if you want to be a part of it. But yeah, right now, not much is going on. Just keep an eye on Bitcoin. Make sure it doesn't drop below the line. And other than that, we're in decent shape as long as we get a bounce off here. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. Have a good night. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.